has decided to come and talk with us. Mrs. Claus, please.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. Here I come again. Oh well, time to relax, I guess. Oh, give me a moment. I'm going to relax now. Give me one moment. Oh, what a day, what a day. Oh, so happy, so happy. It's been a long day, you know. Oh, my. Time for me to relax. It's warm in here, isn't it? Oh. Oh. I think I'll make a little phone call. Hello, Edna. This is Mabel Claus. I'm here and I'm much better now. Chris and the posse just left. It's my once-a-year night of quiet here at last. I'm fine, just exhausted. Tired of it all. You work all year for one night of quiet, knowing in 12 hours it starts up again. I was so relieved to see him go this year. So stressful. Well, you know, there was that awful lawsuit with that 9-year-old girl in Iowa. You know, the elves mistakenly decided she was naughty, not nice. Yes, I know, Edna. But the last thing we need is a class action lawsuit from 6 billion people. That's what you call bad PR, you know. And by the way, thank you for the name of that therapist. He's been a lifesaver. I was just having such an identity crisis. I mean, whoever knows the name of Mrs. Claus? Santa does the least of the work and gets all the glory. But does he ever clean up after those reindeer? No. I was just worried, you know. It's been 541 years of marriage. And the sparks kindle, kind of dwindle, you know. Oh, I remember when we first met. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. He was so handsome. Of course, that was 300 pounds ago. Of course, things had gone down, a bit downhill. The cataracts cut down on the twinkle in his eyes until he got LASIK'd a few years ago, and his nose no longer like a cherry, but I won't go into that. I think I should have gotten my first clue of what was in store for me when we planned our honeymoon. I wanted to go someplace romantic, like Bermuda, Jamaica, Paris. And he just twinkled and said, "Let me surprise you." Well, the North Pole was a surprise, all right. Especially when he didn't leave. I mean, at least he gets to have one night a year away from home. But do I get a vacation? No. Somebody's got to feed those reindeer and those elves, hundreds of them. Somebody's got to feed them too. Guess who? Me. I mean, at first I was pretty shocked. Santa cut a deal with someone big in the fairy business. And suddenly, there all are. Elves everywhere. So I've got to feed them, right? What do elves eat? It's not like it's in the joy of cooking. You know what elves eat? Do you know what elves eat? No. Well, they eat sunshine and dew and, well, mice. Mice. They love mice. So Chris cut a deal with Petco. They airlift a crate of mice every day in exchange for looking the other way and a few corporate indiscretions. Oh, don't act shocked, Edna. Chris does it all the time. I mean, business is business and doesn't care how much you make. You still have to be careful. The deal he cut with George W., the contract was 96 pages long. Oh my, Edna, what a year it was. I wouldn't wish such a year on my worst enemy. Well, after the elves unionized, we had a lot more accountability than we used to. They had to have breaks every 2 hours. Had to get time off. Only the Asian elves could apply for those tiny Made in China stickers. And who did all the labor negotiations? Me. And where was Santa? Playing with the toys. And he gets to have all the fun, and I get to have all the problems. Well, I need to run, Edna. The hot tub calls to me, and I am thirsty and a bit hungry. And by the way, Edna, don't worry about your stocking this year. That little argument you had with the pool cleaner, I just went in and adjusted your file. Merry Christmas. Anyway, next Christmas, when you are sipping your eggnog and eating your fruitcake, think about how great Santa is. And I admit, he does impressions and puppetry like no one else. Think of me, Mabel Claus, and my wish for you all. Merry Christmas. And good night to all.